Hello, this is JQ in the Fates Productions, and this is my DCEU. Some things before we get started about my DCEU. We'll basically use all the actors from the current DCEU, plus my own fan cast. It'll run from 2020 to 2030. We are not going to have phases like Marvel. We're going to call ours chapters. Chapter 1, Heroes Unite. The first movie of the year 2020 will be Superman. The story will be the origin story with the villain of Zod. Superman will be a fun sci-fi action adventure. It will not be fully dark, but might have some dark tones. Bruce Wayne will have a cameo at the end of the movie on a TV. LexCorp building will be visible in big city shots of Metropolis. This movie will be directed by Brad Bird. The second movie of 2020 will be The Batman. The story will focus on Batman taking on the Riddler with the help of Tim Drake Robin. The Batman will be a dark action-adventure mystery. It will be dark about as much as the Dark Knight trilogy. It will connect to Superman by ending with Bruce Wayne going to the press conference scene on the TV in Superman. Batman will not kill or blatantly use guns. The movie will be directed by Matt Reeves, and my fan cast for Robin is Taron Egerton. The third and final movie of 2020 will be Wonder Woman. The opening will be Wonder Woman's last encounter with mankind at the end of World War I. It will then go to modern day where the great-grandson of John Trevor, Steve Trevor, crash lands in Themyscira, mirroring how her and John met. He then tells her of the bizarre things going on in the outside world. She then leaves to go back to mankind and fight the rising threat of monsters and metahumans. Wonder Woman will be a fun fantasy action adventure. It connects to Superman by showing footage of the final Zod fight on a TV screen. This will be directed by Patty Jenkins. And here's a note for the first three movies. These first three movies are happening relatively at the same time. Now for the movies of the year 2021. Movie number 1 will be DC's Trinity. The story? The big three meet up for the first time to fight the evil created by Lex Luthor, known as Bizarro. DC's Trinity will be a fun, action-packed team-up movie. Robin will make a cameo. Batman won't trust Superman or Wonder Woman until about the end of the movie. Lex Luthor would be played by Bryan Cranston. This movie would be directed by J.J. Abrams. Movie number 2 of 2021. The Flash. The public team-up of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman has inspired Detective Barry Allen to use his powers for the good of Central City and stop Captain Cold. Note, Barry has only found his powers recently. He was in a coma for 3 months and woke up a few days before the big Trinity event. Post-credit scene will be Wally going through the same accident as Barry in Barry's crime lab. My casting choices: Captain Cold would be played by Jeffrey Donovan, Iris West by Emma Watson, Wally West by Gabriel Basso, and it would be directed by Kevin Smith. All the movies will take place in real time from this point forward. Movie number 3 of 2021 will be Justice League. My synopsis: with more and more metahuman threats popping up, it's going to take more than 3 to take on this new threat. 7 ought to do. Note, the villain will be Vandal Savage. The full Justice League team will be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, and Green Lantern Hal Jordan. The Justice League will be brought together by Batman. Justice League will be a fun summer blockbuster. Aquaman will join in the middle of the movie, having a personal vendetta against Savage. Savage's plan is to destabilize the world, then take over country by country, eventually having the world. With these heroes saving the world from domination, the U.S. President grants them an abandoned building in Washington, D.C. that they call the Hall of Justice. This will be directed by J.J. Abrams and Kevin Smith. We now move on to 2022. Movie number 1, Superman 2. A meteor crash lands in Smallville. When the government investigates, they discover a giant alien. It awakens and is then beaten easily by Superman. The alien is then transported to LexCorp in Metropolis. The alien escapes, and after being attacked is strengthened and revealed to be a spiky monster. The monster breaks out and then wreaks havoc on Metropolis. Superman fights this doomsday creature to the death, and when the rubble clears, they're both dead. This is the movie to end Chapter 1 and set the tone for things to come. Doomsday will have come from a random planet and is the result of a monster being killed and cloned over and over for hundreds of years. Clark will have proposed to Lois in this movie. The Justice League will be carrying his casket to his grave. Lex Luthor will give up his life of evil after watching Superman sacrifice himself for everyone. Directed by Brad Bird. This has been my DCEU Chapter 1, Heroes Unite. Questions, comments, complaints? Please leave in the comments section below. This has been JQ in the Face Productions. Please like and subscribe. See you later.